We started streaming. I'm just looking because it looks like Triggerfire might be down. Why is it going to Bing? Google.com, because that's what I said. Triggerfire. Because as you can see at the top, we just have the gateway timeout. We don't really need it. We've got the Twitch. I mean, there's some things that I haven't moved over yet. I think Triggerfire is dead tonight. Unfortunately, that means we don't have the rules working. Let me move this off. Oh, come on. Where is it? Up here. I'm just going to go into my Twitch back panel and turn off the ones that don't work. And then we'll open Upload in the dark. And there's me talking to myself. Yes, we won't have our Dave tonight. He is busy with family things, exciting family things. He'll tell us next week, no doubt, or next time. Viewer rewards. Rewards. Nope, not that one. Not viewer rewards. I want the community points. Content. Nope. Settings. Where do they keep hiding this from me? Channel points. That's what I want. I want to do the rewards. Show me what the rewards are. There we go. Okay. So. Hydration's fine. We haven't used save for a while. I'm just going to turn it off for now until I replace it with something else. Checking for damp will work. Oh, well done. Will that one work? It is a beloved one, but I think it might be on Triggerfire. It is indeed the Triggerfire, so we're going to turn that off for today. And I think let's check the evidence is also on that. I just don't want you guys wasting your points if they're not going to do anything. Yeah, that one's off. Librarian shush. That one might be work, because I think, yeah, that's on the Twitch. The rules, did I move the rules over? The rules are still on the old one, and I will not be able to do that. Let's see, did I move over the water jet? People are going to be like, where are all my favourite things? Yeah, so that's... it just stays up there. Did I mention I squirt? Water jet doesn't work. Cool. I am just going to quickly pop into that alerts box and fix up how long I squirt sticks on for. Where are you? I squirt. There you are. Visuals and sounds. Where's the part where I tell it how long it's supposed to stay up for? General settings? Yes. Let's try 2 seconds. Oh, it's on cooldown. Just one more. Something went wrong. What do you mean something went wrong? Is it because I got the thing open? Maybe that's it. Okay. Did that not save? Oh, just change it to 1 second then. Okay. Let's leave that alone for now. We will hide Triggerfire. Hopefully it will come back to us as time goes on. Next question is, what did I do with my controller? I know it was here the other day. Oh, here it is. It's the problem with having little space on my desk at the moment because I've got the laptop in front of me where I usually have a space, and next to me is covered up by the big PC boy. And how is everyone that is here? All right, let's see. I don't like what's it called. I'm curious how much longer we have of the game because we've gone into Jeremy's dream palace. Oh, that's right. You're alive-ish. That's always a good start. That's sometimes how I feel. Okay. Oh yeah. So this is upstairs. We've been furthered. What's it called? Gaslit by Edward Carnaby. Although I think I will play through the rest of the campaign that I'd started with Edward to see just how much Emily gaslights him. Because oh boy, does like the segment I saw of it, big gaslight moment. She was just like, I don't know what you're talking about. Are you feeling quite right in the head? No, Emily, I'm not. I know you need the key. You always need keys. Okay, so we definitely... The basement is a... Oh, hello.
We can just get rid of
Whoa!
Jeremy,
What the heck just happened there?
That reminds me. I saw Miss Emily earlier. You remember her? You know she's Jeremy's niece.
She's looking for him.
That's right. She's helping us in her own way.
As long as she don't stand in the way of the mother of 1,000 young.
I don't think she knows or cares about that. She just helping Jeremy.
Okay, so you guys have...
I've been more worried about that Detective Carmen fella.
You guys are the
Snooping
people
around
calling the
asking all
voodoos.
kinds of questions.
What's wrong with you? What, are you...
I wish you would stop doing that. Gives me the heebie-jeebies.
I think she might be the mother of 1,000 young. Intriguing. Good to see that they got back. So yeah, it definitely seems we've got, well, two different factions going on here. We've got the Deep One Cthulhu-esque type with Jeremy and the Dark Man. And then you got the voodoo people. But also, wait, Mother of 1,000 Youngs does sound kind of Cthulhu-esque as well, doesn't it? I mean, it all sounds... Has this gotten worse? Is there more shit here than there was last time?
What is going on here?
Yeah, what is going on here? What? The door closed. What? She reacted like the whole thing just went, bah. Emily? Oh, is it locked down here now? Basement's locked. Don't know why it decided that it was going to have a little graphical hiccup there. What about the bathroom? Is the bathroom still safe? The bathroom is indeed still safe, but... I mean, for one thing, something just creeped across there. Why are we leaving the bathtub full? Why isn't the bathtub empty? Why is the bathtub never empty? Okay, so the library's right ahead.
It's blocked.
It's blocked? Why is it blocked? See, has anything changed in here?
We must have faith that Jeremy's pact with the Dark Man is a bluff.
It ain't no
If
bluff,
our
baby.
visitors will find him and prove it's all nonsense before night falls. What is true is our attempt to call on them. Too many things have happened for this evening to be in vain. Think of Jack and Cassandra, even Perosi, whose circumstances I can't understand. Grace is a goat without horns.
No.
She knows it and will play the role.
What the fuck?
You must talk to your brother, Batiste. I worry that he will faint. Mrs. Thompson.
There's something ain't right with that little girl. With little bitty Laura Bow. If she's willing to be a goat without horns. So this is the bitchy housekeeper, right? Was this open before? I don't think it was. Oh, there's booze in there. I'm not surprised. Okay, let's check upstairs.
Oh, I don't want to run into the orderlies right now.
Okay, so they're up there
Find
anyway.
another way.
What is going on with this camera tonight? It's kind of like you've been doing 3D stuff. You don't get to do anything.
I think Dr. Gray is in there. Maybe I can go snip around his office then.
Oh, lovely. Into the library then. Oh, okay. We're learning more about the Astaire.
Lunacy and the Astarte,
Astarte.
Colony, a monograph by Yael Klein.
Oh, yes.
In
Yale,
early
yes.
1909, the old Derceto plantation outside of New Orleans was turned into an artist's colony. 3 famous European artists rented the house and the surrounding land from the owner, the Ledoux family. The colony was chiefly run by Sebastian Cortez, who was playfully dubbed the captain by his collaborators, William Arges and Heinrich Kassel. The colony existed for 6 years, until one day all 12 members disappeared without a trace. It is widely believed that their disappearance is connected to the disastrous hurricane that passed through on September 29, 1915, but nothing truly supports this claim. What is known is their frequent participation in New Orleans nightlife, their love for hosting parties, and their elaborate contributions to the Mardi Gras parades as the Pirates of Pontchartrain. Accounts of their lifestyle can be found in almost
Wait,
every
Pontchartrain?
gossip
Isn't it
column.
Pontchartrain?
It can effectively be summed up as carefree and bohemian. In late June 1909, the name Astarte first appeared in the newspapers. Cortez said the name came to him as he was painting. There is never any claim to knowing about the ancient Phoenician fertility goddess with the same name before this time. His fellow colonist Heinrich Kassel did know, because he later produced sculptures that show clear references to ancient idols of the goddess. It's impossible to know for sure how this name suddenly made an appearance, but it is interesting because of Derceto's history.
Okay, tell me more.
Even the name Derceto is the Greek name of a Syrian fertility goddess. In the case of naming the plantation, Derceto was certainly not an accident. We know that Elijah Pickford intended to build a temple for his cult, for he had distributed pamphlets 2 years prior to the purchase of the land, advertising his intentions. His followers were estimated to be almost 100 men and women, mostly sailors, Maroons, and Cajuns, when the plantation was built. To outsiders, Derceto registered as an ordinary slave plantation, which enabled Pickford and his flock to remain hidden for decades. The official story is that the cult lasted until 1862, when the Union Army came and burned down the plantation and scattered all who lived there. Following the Civil War, new people started to congregate in the ruins of Derceto to invent a new fertility goddess, the Shub Niggurath.
Oh,
As
getting...
much as Derceto is a particular name to have heard of, it's not entirely uncommon among the learned. Astarte is equally known and could have been subconsciously chosen by well-read artists. Shub Niggurath is, on the other hand, very uncommon.
Yeah.
Almost impossible that anyone in Louisiana would have heard that name. The name is referenced only in rare books like Urnausprechlichen Kulten and the Necronomicon, and is believed to be a bastardization of Arabic words meaning pertaining to the god young. The few paragraphs printed on the goddess are so upsetting that no one in their right mind would want to build a religion resting on such qualities. The Shub Niggurath cult was hard to get rid of, but it is believed that despite the police jailing and killing several cultists over the years, the main culprit in the cult's demise is the cult itself, which seems to line up with every instance of cult activity on Derceto's grounds. When Captain J.W. Norton of the Union Army arrived, he described the people at Derceto as malnourished and maniacal. As much as the army tried to save them, they fought back with fervor, as if nothing was going to stop them from slowly destroying themselves. While the disappearance of the Astarte Artis colony remains a mystery, the recurring motif seems to suggest that their fate involved lunacy and a hunger for self-sacrifice to that fertility goddess with 1,000 names.
Interesting, interesting. I'm just gonna turn up the sound because I think I turned it down for something I was trying to stream the other day. It was just, I was like, I was watching something with Fu and I was just like, it's too loud in my ears, so I turned it down. There we go. That's a bit better. We can actually hear it now. We can hear when it gives us the willies. Okay, we know that goes out. I'm just curious if there's anything else going on here. Oh, yeah. Do I have a... I got a pickaxe. Ooh, I am low on health. There we go. Wait, why did drinking that make it look more messy? Can you at least listen into it? Why that door is suddenly locked is a good question. Ooh, note on the chair. And overcoded and loaded and dead. Ooh, a playbill. Game is certainly having a more crunchy yeah. I mean, what's that called? At least we're getting closer to the end. It's just annoying that, like, you know, I was so close. In terms of, like, we had the CPU here. CPU, worked once in the old motherboard, but was running too hot. Put it in the new motherboard, and new motherboard went, no, this ain't a thing. At least they didn't go like, oh, there's nothing wrong with it. And then they went, oh, we don't have that one in stock. So I went, okay, I'm going to move down to an R7, and then I'll have enough money and the credit of that to also get 64 gig of RAM to boost up my RAM. So maybe it balances out not having an R9 anymore with just having an R7. And then I was like, you know what? I've got some really dirty side fans and some money left over at the end of that. Let's get some side fans. The side fans aren't in stock. So they didn't ship it out. If they'd shipped it out this morning, I could have had it tomorrow. So it's looking Monday at the earliest. Tuesday more likely. I mean, I'm at least going to be home most of next week. Because I've got getting a pain block in my lower back to help me out. While my back's still healing, they're like, let's take off some of your load by doing that. So they basically said, hey, just relax for a while. Don't try and go anywhere for a bit. So I was like, okay, I get to stay home. So I'll be here for when it arrives.
Mrs. Thompson, I understand the last week has been busy. Under these circumstances, I find it important to remind you that Derceto's concerns are not a public matter, nor is it something that should upset you. Please continue your excellent work, and don't spend a thought on the death of Perosi, or, more importantly, the suicide of Cassandra Beauregard.
which again
They
was
should
kind
mean
of swept
nothing to
underneath
you
things.
or the staff. I rely on your loyalty and trust that your close kinship with the Tabois siblings will keep Derceto's secrets hidden. Dr. Gray.
Okay, so Dr. Gray's aware stuff's happening. He always was kind of greasy already, just from when we spoke to him and when I saw him speak to Edward, but, it could have been that he was entirely unaware that they were onto things. Or he might still not know, but he knows that something's amiss. But yeah, because we did find the corpse of Cassandra, but she was behind a gate and we weren't able to get close to her, and it was just like, how shocking. That's all they said. They didn't even go like, oh my god, that's who it is. He's aware. He's aware. No, I don't know if he's aware. He's a dickhead, and I'm hoping to get into his office. Oh, good god, that statue got me. It was just like, is that a person? Or... Okay, so, he knows stuff's happening, but only on... Oh, so this door's locked as well. Yes, give me booze. Oh, that's right. I think I worked out the ladder. Yes. Ooh, hello. That's a hatchet. I've got a pickaxe. I think that's good enough. But yeah, we're getting there. We'll... Hopefully by next Thursday's stream, we will be up on my big computer. What the heck was that? We heard noise. Was that the ladder falling down? That was the ladder falling down. There ain't no more going down, people. We might be heading towards endgame because got nowhere to go. I mean, we've still got to go through Dr. Gray's stuff. But obviously I think we're saving Grace. Maybe attempting to save Grace, but it sounds like she's happy with whatever's happening. Bizarreness that is. Ding! That's not where the bell is. Ding! Ding! Oh, hydration,
Mr.
thank you.
Waits must have had a spare key to Dr. Gray's office, but where?
Oh, good point. This is Paul's area. Paul Waits, who I don't believe we've met. We've just heard people talking about him.
I need the key.
I know you need the key. I was just checking to see if it was the door I thought it was. Oh, there's the safe. But I don't know the safe combination.
I don't know the combination.
Wait.
Maybe I do.
What do you mean? What do you mean maybe you do? What we got? A dagger swathed in a grip of two sleek snakes found buried in the sunken temple along the Dark Man's country. Yeah. Talisman. Dark Man's contract. Nine 13. 1916. 909. Don't think it's going to be any of these numbers. Hang on. Let's try the flashlight trick. Because we did find in another one that I was like, where's the combination for this? And it was like in a cupboard that you could open, then had to use the flashlight to reveal the numbers. Is this readable? Not really. Those are pharmacy notes. I'm guessing this is... his little pharmacy palace. Gosh, I'd really like it if she gave me some sort of hint. We are playing it on easy mode. You'd think it'd be like if I'd been walking around for a while, she'd be like, "Oh, well maybe it's blah blah blah." What's this? Oh. Not what I was expecting. Well, or rather, not what I was hoping for. I mean, it has gone to black a couple of times. Ding, ding, ding. But in terms of being full darkness, no, not really. Sometimes it's done it when it's like changing from one area to another. It's just like you're plunged into darkness and then suddenly you're in a different zone. Jeremy's warning. Why would it be in commonplace book? No, we already knew about that 358. And they took away the thing that I had that I was able to... Date of admission 913. Or 9 of the 3rd. Good lord, that's a thin bit of handwriting. We'll try it, but usually combinations are... you know. Okay, we'll also try it 9, 1.
It worked.
Oh my god. That was clearly a slash. It wasn't 913. Oh god. That was stupid.
The last guest in the empty room suffered from severe maladaptation. I must write this down, because if I understand the condition sufficiently, it could make me deny this fact at a later date. And
Okay.
there is reason for me to think I may come to suffer the consequences from this dysfunction, as some who came in contact with the guest seemed to adopt a new worldview in which everything was predetermined but broken. Upon accepting this worldview, some memories became unmanageable and later rejected. I do not know what this means. I cannot even remember the fate of the guest. I think they were simply misplaced one day and forgotten. Just like all documents pertaining to this guest, they have all been destroyed, or they never existed in the first place. Who wrote this? There has never been a guest in the empty room.
Also, that was Jeremy's voice reading that. There is an ad break coming in a minute's time. Like, I don't think that was Dr. Gray's voice reading that out.
Here we are. Dr. Gray's office. Now let's see if we can find some answers.
Oh, Newton balls. I want to play with the Newton balls. Make it easy to get back in here. Oh, hello.
I have finished tidying up Miss Beauregard's belongings. I will leave it to you to contact her agent and have them collect her things. I found one of Grace's drawings she might want back, along with this key in her room, which I believe you've been looking for. Mrs. Thompson.
Oh, cool. France. I know where this goes. Before anyone goes, yeah, in Europe. What the? That's a massive key. Absolutely gigantic. Alright, let's see, what have you been writing? Jeremy Street.
Dearest Dr. Manzetti,
There we
I
go,
find
that's Dr.
myself
Gray's
in a
voice.
losing battle with my patient. As I've disclosed in my previous letter, his delusions have him completely captured. It's bad enough that he is torturing himself with paranoia, but his madness turns out to be quite persuasive to others, effectively laying the ground for mass delusion. I am writing to you in hope that you can give me some guidance. Beyond my ambition to avoid devastating surgery on my patient,
Ew.
I have grown worried about my own defenses. The words of my patient are deranged, yet they often resonate with something primitive within me. I have tried photographing his brain with X-rays. It was surprisingly difficult to get good results. Dark blotches on the plates kept obscuring all details. My patient looked at the bad plates and cried out in terror, telling me the dark areas was the shadow of the worm eating him from inside.
Wow.
I could not see anything out of the ordinary. I hope this is a sign that my mind is not as receptive to the madness as I had feared. After further inquiry, my patient described the shadows inside his mind as some kind of chthonic monstrosity that wants to undermine his sanctuary. This is clearly a reference to a place he calls Teroea, a sort of library or convent that works as a psychological haven. With this imaginary haven threatened by this Chthonian, he has now constructed another, less pleasant hiding spot. Lately, he has been bringing up a metaphor of a steamboat that has run aground, that he feels like he needs to start the engines and reverse, but he is afraid that the hole in the hull would cause the whole ship to sink. I've been watching him turn this metaphor into reality for the last week. He knows it's made up, but he is doubling down, trying to make it a real memory. I feel certain that this is my chance to break through the barriers of his self-deceit.
Okay. Oh yeah, well, let's see, where are them plates? Are they in here, or are we gonna find... Ooh! Oh, it's a spinning chair! You know what has to happen? Spin, my pretty! Oh. Spin! That's probably enough spinning. We don't want to tax the... He now makes me refer to him as the captain. I'm guessing if we go up to the globe, we'll be able to put that France in. Oh!
This can't be.
Oh, hello. Steamboat that has a hole in the hull. Oh man, changed it over just before we could see something interesting. Hey, baby bear. How you doing? We're gonna fight the bear at some point, right? I don't think so. Oh,
Hey, little lady, how's your evening been?
where have
going?
you been this entire game? We've
Ups and
seen you
downs, I suppose.
once or twice.
I hear that.
Emily, you still
we
got
all
mold on your
live in
cheek.
the life of an elevator operator.
Okay.
Are you alright, sweetie?
Why do you have an
wanna see
Edward
my
mask?
miss? I'm making it for St. John's.
You're making an Edward Carnaby mask.
How did you... Is that supposed to be my... Ow!
Oh my god, what the?
You should learn your place, little girl.
Why are you acting this way? What did I ever do to you?
What the?
Grace! Grace!
Crikey. I'm surprised this man isn't dead already. She's Lulu. Wait, why are we now in her room without him? They just closed the door to be like, yeah, she doesn't want to see this anymore. Oh, forbidden knowledge.
What a terrible thing to recognize that your betterment was an illusion. That you are so infatuated by the virtue of struggling that despite all your hard work, you made no real efforts to ever become well. Or that the treatment becomes such an obsession that instead of letting your wounds heal over time, you tear at the flesh in the hope that it will heal better and faster. If only it would bleed in the way you want it. Do we ever become well? What do you think, Dr. Gray?
I'm sorry, I don't understand this. This is the forbidden knowledge passage. That sounds like Juan. So why is Juan talking to Dr. Gray? And this whole statement means nothing. We moved the horsey. Look, if I had to sleep in this room with this motherfucking creepy doll next to me while I slept, I'd probably slap an adult as well. Is he still gonna be here? Yeah, he's on the floor. You have... Oh.
At least he's breathing.
Did he drop a
I'll just let
gigantic
him
key?
sleep it off.
I think he dropped a gigantic key. Thank you. First floor hall key.
I'll just borrow these.
Yeah.
There's
Put in
something
France.
missing.
Still? Oh, it's a map of the Caribbean. Oh! Not what I was expecting to find here. But I'll take it. Now, she threw that mask of Edward on him, but it's gone. I mean, she could try calling a doctor, but she'll just get Dr. Gray. Ooh. I think this bathtub's slightly worse off than the one that's downstairs. Whoa! Is that with Dr. Jones? Dr. Jones, Jones, calling Dr. Jones. Get up now. I-P-I-E-U, I-P-I-A. Ooh, Cassandra's last page.
Jeremy knew that the only one who could help him now was the guest in room number 3. The room seemed to have been empty for so long. But that wasn't allowed to be true. The story needed to be different. To include something from the outside. He would bring the guest back to room 3 and show them what was in that safe. 913. But those
Oh
were
my
not the right numbers.
God.
That was the combination for the safe in the clerk's office.
Cassandra, were you high? But, like, why... Again, why would the... Okay, we stripped the bed. That's... Oh, we left a nice little lamp on. Oh, we've left her bottles here for everyone to enjoy. Would have thought that would be the first thing someone would clean out of this room, but... Ooh, I wonder if this means that Elizabeth's room is also emptied out. Okay, you have fun, sir. Like, what's it called? Like, I mean, it's appreciated that, well, might as well pop into Jeremy's room while we're here as well. To find those 2 bottles of booze, but still, we had a key that only opened to bonus features and drinks. Whoa. Emily, I feel like this mirror is showing you a lot closer than you actually are. Oh, this is new. To Detective Carnby.
Detective Carnby, I'm terribly sorry that my niece has pulled you into this mess. Please, with all my blessings, take her away from this cursed place. I have destroyed that eater of worlds and locked it away in the attic and retreated to a place of hiding. Tell Emily I'm safe. Tell her all the lies you can think of to make her listen. Take her back to New Orleans. Sincerely, Jeremy.
Uncle Jeremy. Hang on, let me fix up my squirt. Because I think I made it too short in trying to fix it so it didn't just stick on the screen all the time. Also, that is not the window I was after. Producer, stream alerts, that's what I want. Alerts box, because like it was just sticking on the screen too long, but I think I made it too short so that then the clip didn't play. Channel points, here we are. Visuals and sound. Yeah, it's in general. So save changes.
I swear.
There we go. Did it show up on screen? I'm guessing it did because I heard it. Hopefully he didn't overstay his welcome. Yeah. We'll go and check out Baptiste's room as well. Oh, hello. Something new on his bed. Trust me.
Brother, I need you to trust me. This is the most important moment in our family's history. I know you have doubts and that the terrible Mama Loa told you lies.
Ooh.
I would never betray you. I promise. Lottie.
Well, I'm guessing the Mama Loa is writing you from time to time. So, weird that it's basically saying, when it's not me, I will betray you. No, wait, the other thing. Oh, interesting. They have locked this door. Now, is it this door or the other one? Nope. That is Not the door I was after. So it must be this one here. Or attached to this one here. And I think this is going to lead into the grand ballroom again. Let's see what's in the basement. That could be extremely sus thing to do. Oh, hang on. Game for a moment. There was
This
like,
can't be.
well, what do you mean this can't be? Oh, that's a lot of blood. It's been drained into things. Well, that would be, well, just a wheelchair, not necessarily Cassandra's. But also, what do you mean this can't be? It's just some blood and some steam coming up from the sewers. Ooh. This is not a good place. What's this? Ah, scapegoat. Okay, need a key for that.
I need the key.
Okay, I don't have the key for that one.
Radiography.
Oh, here we go.
Patient Jeremy Hotwood. Date June 14, 1930. Plates. Jeremy's skull proved difficult to capture properly. Partial radiographs worked best. A complete picture of the brain can be assembled by piecing 3 plates together. Observations. Even when looking at an assembled version, a shadow covers significant parts of Jeremy's brain. Possible tumor, but more likely that the equipment is failing. Jeremy reacted strongly to the pictures and claimed to see a giant clay worm eating and displacing his memories. Notes. While this exercise has left me nowhere closer to an answer, I feel confident that a Burkhardt lobotomy should sever all necessary parts.
Cool beans. If all else
Hypothetical psychosurgery based on the ideas by Burkhardt and the St. Petersburg
Oh,
research
through the eye.
could end
I
up
thought through the
saving
nose was
Jeremy's
bad
mind.
enough.
Severing the connections around the frontal lobe would certainly solve most mental afflictions. The procedure would be brutal in performance, as well as in efficiency. An ice pick pushed through the edge of the eye and into the skull would untether the nerves like Alexander cutting the Gordian knot. As this would likely leave Jeremy in a very different condition, all other paths should first be explored. The medical instrument I would need for this lobotomy is missing, and I should have Waits order a new one.
Ah, how convenient. Okay, so Jeremy is screaming about 1,000 young. Oh, hello, Kay. What do you hear, Jeremy? Do I need... Is my mouse just sitting on the screen like that? That's annoying. Let me move that. Click into the screen. Circuit box. I need circuits for that. An electrical fuse. How handy. Oh, I need another one. You know, based on what I can see from this, it looks like there's a chicken flying around in his brain. You calling him a bird brain? Oh. Hello.
What's happening?
Well... someone's having fun. Oh, thank you, Dee Dee. Oh, it's just a... Okay. I'll take that fuse.
What's this?
It's a fuse, my dear. You know the fuse that you were looking for? You found it. Such screams of terror that are gonna lull you to sleep. Okay. Oh, it's one of these. We want them all to be down. Oh, I want the opposite though. So dabba, dabba da.
Oh, that's better.
Okay, so now I get to... Oh, they can be rotated as well. Oh god, it's full rotation. Am I doing this right? Who knows? Okay, so we seem to have not a lot of places we can stick this. I don't know. Okay, so there's like 3 positions. I did say they thought it needed to be overlapped in some way. Oh my god, this is a mess. Okay, that's kind of... Is any of this looking like a thing? Okay, the other thing I can say about this one is when it's in this direction, I can almost read the text. And that's a pretty solid line. And I said only 3 need to line up, I think, to get a complete picture of the brain. Oh, it was so close. That one's too big. I don't think it's that one. I don't think it's that one because that seems too big. This one looks like it could almost... Oh! There it is. The fudge? Okay. Hello, Jeremy's Darkness. Somehow I pulled you out of an X-ray of your head? A broken piece of burned clay. Its size suggests being part of a statue. Yeah, you know, that's normal, just pulling things out of X-rays. I think I went in that room. No, I think that one's just closed. Yeah, because if she doesn't say that she needs a key, it's like, oh well, Keys not exist. Oh. Didn't quite get that, but fine. Oh. It's a bit different in here now. Because there was... What? Oh. Yeah, let's head upstairs with... I like that Emily's like, yeah, can it stop already? Oh, look. There's water on the stairs as well. I think we found the hole in the boat. I like that Diddy's like, it's mildly annoying, and I'm like, this seems like fun. And I'm like, can I get this to happen faster? Emily, you can't get there. It's kind of a... Okay. The water hits her shoulder and then she just goes, you know what? I'm dead. You know, as you do. It's just that boat seemed to be in the way. Yep. Emily.
Oh no, it's not happening.
Whole ass. You don't have time to stop, my dear. Oh yeah, smash the barrels. Good plan, good plan. I suppose I could also try smashing the boat. Diddy got it in one. Oh. Whoop. I mean, you could say this is Alone in the Dark somewhat. Oh, nice transition.
I guess I never got a chance to look around this place.
Yeah, you really did. Oh, be careful. There is a massive hole in the floor. Okay, just, is she thumbing her boob? Is that what's happening there? Yeah, she thumbing that boob. Ooh. I was about to say, this looks like a place someone could get away to have a little tryst. Oh, prisoner of ice. Jesus. Imagine if they said, let's do a new version of Prisoner of Ice and what was the Shadow of the Comet. Oh my god, imagine someone trying to do an updated Shadow of the Comet. I love it. I want it. Oh, squelchy. Oh, it's just boring debris. That's gonna break. Hello, majestic bird. I think that's what it wants me to look at.
What's this?
Well, it looks like booze. Drink this one because I think you were full. There we go. Oh look, she doesn't have the thing on her cheek anymore. Uncle Jeremy, what an interesting box you have. With 641 on it. Oh, jeez. Okay, thankfully, it's not a rotation puzzle. That would have just done us in. There we go. Use the talisman to... Oh, so the code was 641. Okay. That's down the hole. You want... Oh. Oh, that's... Oh, that's grim. Oh, that's... Okay, hopefully we're not going through any of those things. So it's either you jump down the hole, you hang yourself, or you go out the window? Oh. Suddenly sounds like calm water, doesn't it? Was that there before? I don't think it was. I think we would have noticed if there was... Oh. I see, we're not in the Desetto anymore, where... Oh.
This feels familiar somehow.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Jeremy.
Uncle Jeremy?
Where are you?
I'm stuck in the mud and the fire is taking me.
Jeremy? Can you hear me?
The motor is dead. I can't do anything more.
Hang
it's
on,
a steamboat.
I'll get the boat running. I'll get you out of here.
You're gonna burst a hole in the hull. I've been telling the doctor about it for ages. Yes, I know the encoding is overloaded. Okay, so that's probably where it wants me to go. I'm just having little trips around the room and see if there's anything to look at or pick up. There's a door. Let's go out here and experience. Or is Jeremy the steamboat? I think Jeremy's the steamboat. I'm stuck in the mud. Don't jump in the water, that's dark looking. It's not good clean water. It's not see-through. While I'm at it, just in case. Ooh, bullets. Yeah, maybe creeping might be the idea just in case. We don't want something just jumping out at us. Oh! And it's dead. Remember there, I was just like, I didn't even know what I was looking at. I was just like, huh? So that came upon me whether I snuck or not. Oh, oh. You could jump that. For sure. Uncle Jeremy, I don't know if your boat's supposed to go anymore because this is really grown over.
The boat has run aground. Crashed right into the bayou.
Yep.
If I get the motor running, I could try backing into the river.
I mean, you could try, but it sounds like it's going to be a bad idea. Oh, for fudge. Can I walk across here? No. Well, how am I supposed to get into that mask? Because this has grown over. Whoop. But she didn't want to seem to jump over there, but... How am I supposed to get the mask? The Phantom of the Opera wants me. Alright. Keep my mind on that. Now it's a steamboat, so I'm guessing the engine's probably going to be closer to the ground near the end, but always good to have a look at. Okay, so that side's boarded up. Ah, but maybe there's a hole in the ground that I can go into. That first little walk around this lovely garden area. You know, like I have a feeling they might not have had enough lifeboats. You know, very like the Titanic. Oh, this is really run aground, Emily. I don't know if you're gonna get this away. Interesting. One, there's a bell. Ding. There is a red lantern. Oh, this is the kitchen. How nice for us. Die. Okay, we'll unlock that for easy access. Let's go get my price of a mask. Interesting. Hey, forbidden knowledge. Let's see, will this actually mean anything?
The artist spent a lot of time boating on the vast lake Pontchartrain.
There you
Poetry,
go. It is Pontchartrain.
painting, photography.
That woman before
Everything
was saying
seemed to become
bizarre.
better by the shimmering water and the opalescent
sky.
One night, as the sailors returned to their settle, they found a masquerade ball taking place. It must have been Perosi and Nora who invited their friends from the theater. The sailors quickly fashioned masks out of plaster of Paris and joined the festivities. They enjoyed themselves for hours before realizing time was not passing. Nor could they find their friends. As they began to worry, they demanded that the guests unmasked. But they could not, because they were not wearing any masks.
Ooh. Yeah, that's creepy and good. I like it. I just had a think because we got the shotgun from one of these. Secret objective. Forbidden knowledge. Forbidden knowledge. Secret objective. There we go. There's the shotgun. Forbidden knowledge. Forbidden knowledge. Unlocks a hidden memory in the attic. There's 3 of those. We haven't found one yet. There's a forbidden knowledge. Okay. Now, I'm gonna head back upstairs. Just because I didn't finish looking at up here. See if we can find ourselves a Steamboat Willie. Also, I'm curious. I'll do it with the... I didn't make a bell. If I can get it so I just hit the bell. Nah. Bell broken. 0 out of 5. Would not recommend. Obviously something over there to enjoy. Ooh. You know, that much blood towards a lifeboat's never a good sign. So we can lower that. So that will probably be a thing. Can't run on top of that. How many? So it takes 4 bullets. That seems excessive. Ooh. Hello. There's some fun things over there by the look of it. Nothing in the suitcase. Apparently someone's already been pillaging back here. That's for throwing. We'll take the hatchet. And we'll take the bullets. Now, is this drinkable booze or throwable booze? Throwable booze. Oh, this looks like this might be able to be broken.
I can't break this. I just need something to hit it with.
Alright, let's try throwing something at it. Wow. I tried hitting it a couple of times, nothing. One bottle, it fell like a deck of cards. Treasure? Is it a sledgehammer? Sledgehammer! Bullets. Bullets and a fez. Oh, no. Where'd my sledgehammer go? I had a sledgehammer. God damn it. I mean, it's nice to know that it's an unlimited thing. Oh, well. Oop. No. I am gonna go down the hole that they want eventually. Oh, is that my sledgehammer? No, that's the A's that I had before. Just figured I'd head back. Considering, like, we're definitely getting a path this way, I would say if I go downstairs, there's not going to be a path that way. So we should probably clean that up before we go down the obvious where they want us to go. Well, it looks like you could have a little dance in here. It's very wide open. Does this open? It does open. Whoa, okay.
Jeremy, where are you?
And those look like they want to explode, don't they? Okay, apparently not. Ooh, forbidden knowledge.
There are many ways to cross a threshold.
Hello, Juan.
The easiest one is being invited. A door swung open, leading you inside. Another is sleep, hypnosis, or even sudden fright. There are those who fold spaces that challenge Mobius, or jump through angles that defy Euclid. If you learn to properly use your talisman, you could go anywhere. You wouldn't even need to rely on the fluttering wings of the shrieking Byakhees.
The what now? Okay, yeah, so obviously if I get that way, but I can't because she won't jump over a rail. She's too dignified to climb over a rail. I heard a drum for a moment there and I thought that it was we were gonna get attacked, and then the drum stopped just as quickly as it started. Oh, there's the drum again. Here we go. Down the hall. Where? Oh, bit of blood down here. Yeah, I mean, like, she's not even in a long dress. She could get over that. It would... I mean, if she's not wearing pantyhose, it's gonna be very cold on her legs as she climbs over the metal railing, but, you know. It's doable. Don't know if this is a good thing to do. What's... empty gas can. Okay. Well, maybe it's just out of gas. We just have to find some gas.
I think it just needs fuel to run.
Oh, this is empty, so that's... Oh, so I did do a good thing by turning that wheel. What we got here? Nothing. Oh, bullets. Bullets and nothing. Okay, we've got petrol now. Anything over here while we're at it? Yes. Nothing. They tricked me again. Here you go, Uncle Jeremy. Some fuel for your tank. And then we'll just throw the switch, clearly. And we can head back upstairs to where there's controls. Oh. I think it wasn't sure which way we were pointed for a second there. There's a lot of blood in these places, isn't there? Okay. Interesting music for this to be suddenly doing. Still stupid that takes 4 bullets. Thank you for waiting. Oh, I see you've got a friend. Oh, yeah, you did. I just couldn't see it. Oh. Illegals. Where is it? got them bullets. Press B to what attacks? I'm heading out here because there's music playing out here, but I'm not sure where Uncle Jeremy wants me. Good thing these things seem to be stupid.
I'm out of bullets.
Well, thank you, Uncle Jeremy, for my Tommy gun. I know, I thought I would come up here because this is the controls, but man, what's the objective say?
A ghostly voice sounding like Jeremy called out for help. Emily couldn't quite understand where the voice was coming from. It somehow seemed to be a part of the place itself. All she could make out was that Jeremy was stuck and needed her to get the steamboat running.
Yes. We're having ourselves some steamboat shenanigans, alright. Oh, that's what I haven't done. I haven't gone down here. And now this has lights. Oh, they're not stopping for me, so I won't stop them. I'll see them later, no doubt. There's a lot of blood about it, isn't there, Emily? Okay. Yeah, I'd be concerned about how much blood there is. So that's that hole in the hull I think he was talking about. Oh. Looky-loo. Oh. Meet my Tommy gun. Don't fuck off. The power of Thomas compels you. While I'm at it. Well. Not what I was expecting, but okay. Again, we're just gonna have a little lookity-loo-loo before we touch any of the main controls. That's a rusty pipe. There's nothing there. Get the Tommy gun ready, just in case. You know what, move over to the shotgun. Molotov. Yeah, I was about to say I wouldn't say no to some pistol bullets. Okie dokie. Throwing thing. Nothing to do with those. So it is just now the controls. I was about to say, I think I just saw something, but... Wait, is Dr. Gray the boat?
I'll try.
Jeremy?
Are you ready to tell me what happened in the attic?
Oh yeah, what happened in the attic?
I put a rope around my neck, and then I strangled
No.
all life from my...
What?
Uncle!
Are you under the impression that you died?
Uncle?
No. I was supposed to die.
What does that mean to you? That you were supposed to die?
Look. Hello.
I'm the catalyst. I had to die to make the story happen.
Oh.
What are you referring to, Jeremy?
30 years ago, Frederique needed me to die.
Jeremy!
You're not making any sense, Jeremy. Come back. Find your focus.
Uncle?
I cheated everyone. I didn't play my part.
Well, who's Frederick?
I escaped my doom.
Destiny. Good work.
Find your focus.
Jeremy!
Now everything is wrong. Nothing is in place.
Hey, listen to me. We're gonna drown.
Calm down, Miss Hartwood. You're not in any danger.
What?
But Jeremy, he was here, wasn't he?
Miss Hartwood, I am beginning to suspect your family curse is catching up with you.
Oh, you dickbag.
Have you ever talked to a doctor about your condition?
Emily, show him
No.
your gun. The Tommy gun.
No, I was just confused.
Now she's gaslighting
I saw
herself.
him for a moment. I'm fine. I'll let you be.
Miss, I want you to know I'm here to help. If you need me.
Ooh, you are still sleazy, though. You might mean well, and I'm not certain that you don't mean well. But you still come off very sleazy, sir. Oh, we got her. Ding. So we've got that key. Maybe it works in here. It does. Oh. Oh! What's he doing here? Wait, is he coming for us or is he just hanging out? Oh, he's gone. Interesting portrait of a woman's ass for that time period. So whose room's this? Oh, I think this is the drunk man's. Ooh, bullets, thank you. Ooh, 10. Packing hefty he is. He's got a guitar for when he gets drunk and needs to play.
Sometimes I think this place makes me worse. That Derceto might be my grave. A coffin made of ostentatious architecture. A Taj Mahal for the drunken depressed. There's something about Derceto. Something about Dr. Gray. Like we all pretend that we're here to get better. When in fact we are here to be forgotten.
Oh. Also, here's the passcode to a lock that you're gonna need later. What? It looks like he's getting room service. Ooh. Now that's a wall sconce that Dave would get behind. They're ghostly and they're haunting, but they're pretty. What's in this room? Whose room is this? Oh, this might be Lottie's room. So we might learn about the Mama Loa.
Ruth, are you there?
Ruth?
No, of course.
Oh, this is Ruth's room. Where is Ruth? We haven't seen her for a while. Put on one of Ruth's dresses, you know you want to. Why does Ruth have so many pictures? Ruth's picture is missing a light bulb. Gotcha. And she's taking photographs of a zoetrope? By the look of it? Okay. Weird.
Castle built the zoetrope as an exercise in animation. He is very interested in moving pictures, and has even ordered an aeroscope camera for the colony. I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of phantasmagoria he will produce. For now, his zoetrope entertains me greatly. It's not the little man passing his head, while quite humorous. It's the spell of that flickering light as it rotates. I swear, it takes me back to my childhood in a most profound way.
Interesting. I don't know who wrote this, but I like that there's a little picture of the boat. Oh, one of Ruth's hats, and there's one of Ruth's dresses. Okay. Ruth's camera needs a flash bulb by the look of it. Alright, we won't go into that room quite yet. Although I think this is the grand ballroom. With that, we have opened away. Alright. Here we go. What's happening in this room? This is the... Interesting. Read.
This is my room.
What?
I belong here.
What? I'm sorry, Emily, what? Ashes of Indigo. Ooh, forbidden knowledge.
Derceto stands on a breeding ground for the grotesque. A temple devoted to rebellious growth. The most ugly and cancerous side of nature. You may be able to shield your psyche for a while, but rest assured your soul will come to pray to that hideous god in time. That is the story of every man and woman who gather around that ancient arbor. They all croak, bark, and bleat, because their own bodies are afraid and they wish to repel the evil those words conjure. Iya! Iya! Instead of that blasphemous name, they gossip in hushed whispers the name of Derceto, Astarte, and the Black Goat of the Woods.
Mm. You're right, it does have the same energy as This Is My Hold, It Was Made For Me.
I recognize this view.
Oh, interesting. Wait, but that would suggest that you were here the same time that your uncle was.
I don't know the combination. Wait,
oh my god.
Maybe I do.
Oh. It wasn't what I thought it was. It started being what I thought it was. So wait, that was 918?
Darling, I finally found that photograph from my time in France during the war. I don't expect this to be your fiancé, but it did make me think of him. What an incredible man he must have been. You were lucky.
Wait,
in a
did
way.
we tell her about him?
He could have been a nobody and died falling into the Mississippi. Instead, he volunteered to travel across the world to fight for people in despair, dying with honor like Achilles at Troy. I am jealous of you. Or maybe him. It's all incredibly romantic. That's what I wanted to say. Please feel free to use my camera if you want to. It might cheer you up. It might bring him closer to you. Even if just in memory. Ruth.
Okay, I'm still getting weird vibes between the two of these girls.
How long have I been here?
Yeah, I mean, like, you have been here for at least a day. Is all I'm saying. Listen to me. When I get back, 1xxxx. So the, oh.
When I get back? I did this.
Oh.
I wrote that.
Name drop, Alone in the Dark. Oy. But why did you do that? Like, what? What exactly drove you to that is the question. And were you and Jeremy here at the same time? Is the question that is on my mind. Sorry, there's just a picture of that man there that I was just like, what's happening there? Oh, bullets. Thank you. Thank you, Ruth. You shouldn't have. Wait, it was definitely light in that other room. Now it's dark. Oh my god, I'm blind.
The war in Europe rages on, and America is doing its part to hold back the German aggression. Ships from Boston and New Orleans arrived yesterday to bolster our gallant forces in France. These men will play a crucial role in helping our allies defend the innocent and defeat the German war machine. In trenches, they will defend themselves against the charging horde with razor-sharp ingenuity, all while planning how to advance the front with the use of artillery, machine guns, and pure American spirit. But there are more things than bullets and explosives that can cheat a man out of his God-given right to live. On the home front, a deadly influenza has claimed many lives. In New Orleans, almost 1,000 souls have perished in it.
Well, alright. Almost 1,000 people perished. So, like, you know, considering that we know that we've kind of got the two factions, you know, we've got, well, it's Jeremy and the Dark Man versus the Voodoo Cult, and I still feel like Dr. Gray is a little in the dark about what's... alone in the dark, maybe? About what's happening on either side. I'm curious where Ruth fits into this. I mean, we know that Grace, the little girl, she's very weirdly into the Voodoo Cult in a way that I feel like I don't know if she realizes how it's gonna end. If they've told
you, John.
If they told her what goat without horns means. But I'm just curious about, maybe at the end of this Ruth and Emily will run away together. You know, it's not that bad. There are birds here. I have a feeling if there were, you know, shots being shot at all the time, the birds would not be around.
What was that?
I don't know. What was that? The laptop's just like, there's too much audio happening. Ooh. John? Is that you, baby? Just... I want to look in the box first. But she's not interested in the box. She's also not interested in the man. Man, are you alive? I think the man is dead. Yes, I realized that was a human being, that I just decided I'll hit him with an axe rather than shoot him. I don't know why she didn't... like, the box lit up. I don't know why she wouldn't go for it. No, nope, nope, nope. We're gonna try that box again. Hello, dead man. Why doesn't your box want to work for me? It doesn't even look like it would be hard to open. I don't know why it's... Hopefully it's probably just something that had bullets in it. Which, yes, bullets would be nice, but not. Hopefully it's not going to be like you missed out on something. Hang on. Emily. I just realized the trumps aren't working. There. Huh. None of the prompts in this area are working. We're gonna try and reload back to our last save spot. Okie dokie. We'll just have a little peekaboo.
I'll find you, John.
Oh, different music than the last time we were running around in here. Oh.
What was that?
I still don't entirely know what that was, but it looked like one of those birds dove to their death. There we go. Nothing that she wants, apparently. So screw them all and side with demons. How about we side with Ruth? That's if Ruth just wants to side with us. We can leave Edward Carnaby and his wow, that filled in rather neatly. And his gaslighting ways to himself. Okay, so that looks more quaint. This looks more covered over. I feel like with this, it's like the sound of like a tiger or a lion prowling, just like little grrrs. Every now and then. Oh, just a little bit of a problem over there. Just pop in here, which is clearly a dead end. So it's because that's when they tend to be like, well, that's where we hid the things. This is gonna fall after we go past it. For sure.
John.
Is this supposed to be John, or are you just calling out for John in general? I think that was a general John. These doors may also close behind us. I love how she's not even attempting to check on any of these men. She's just like, yeah, whatever. They ain't John. Screw 'em. What about this fellow? Nope. Nope, okay. She's like, we'll open every box and just look at the contents. But...
John.
Is that John? Emily, do you know what John looks like at this point? Is John wearing a different jumper? Okay. Is this John? There's not even a man in here. At least generally the other times that she's said it, there's someone been in sight. This place does not seem very secure. But then, you know, it's war. Not really a lot of stuff could be considered, you know, secure in the trenches. Because, I mean, like, look at this. They just dug a hole and was like, yeah, we'll put some sticks up. That'll stop things, right? Okay, that's auto-saving.
Oh god, I thought I was done with you.
Okay, so we are still dealing with... Walk on by. Oh, it's coming back. Walk on by. Come on. Keep coming. Keep coming. Good, walk on by. No, nothing happening here. Keep on going. Keep on going. Don't turn around yet. Keep going forward, little friend. Little lamb, little lamb. You sit, oh, am I right there? Whew. Little lamb. Night, TARDIS. I'll be finishing up soon as well, as much as I'm working from home. I might do an extra stream tomorrow, but just on the Discord, of doing some stuff in 3D while the laptop lets me. I will talk about it on the grammar hole tomorrow. And make it an actual event this time rather than just being like, yeah. Okay, so that's obviously where you want me to go in the long term. Just gonna check my little doohickey. Yeah. So yeah, we'll just finish off this section. And then we'll finish up for the night. You know all the blood that gets left behind in these sections? It makes me wonder if someone just sat on the edge and just was having quite a violent poop. Oh, it sounds like he's back. Where is he? Not this way, apparently. Sounds like his whuffing is quite close, but... I'm not seeing him to confirm his sus whuffs. Oh! Oh, it's just one of these things? Oh. Gross. Feel the power of of my pie crust? I don't know why that was what's coming into my head. Fear my hot pie crust. My Quite buttery pie crust. Oop. Down she goes. Where is it? Oh. Shit. Like I said, I could have sworn I was hearing his sus swaps. Oh.
Why are you making me
Oh god.
wet?
Oh dear. Keep moving. Ooh. I'm gonna keep walking like your sus waps behind me aren't a thing. To the trench! Like, we weren't there already?
There's nothing here.
Nah, just the sus waps. Just a little boom. To barracks, which we're going bomb, or to the medical, which is... Oh, well, I suppose we can take a look at the barracks, because there ain't much here. To the front line. Oh, I suppose they weren't considering where we were, the trenches. But we were literally walking in trench area. Like those were trench posts. Oh, hello. Hello, doctor? Oh. I don't think the doctor's in. Hey. No one said you could close. I love these doors that open both directions. Oh, it is oddly quiet here. Can you not? Okay, Mr. Suswaps is back. Is he gonna walk down this way or is he gonna walk the other way? Of course he's gonna walk this way. I don't know if I want to go his way or go the other way, because one assumes it's like a block, and he'll... Okay, I think that's just saying, hey, there's a... Yeah, that's just saying, hey, there's a shovel if you want one. Whoa. You said you could turn back around, Mr. Suswaps. Beautiful. Okay, I'm guessing I'm coming in here. Suswaffs. Okay, he's over there. So I don't want him rushing at me when I... Back in snake mode. Okay, let Mr. Suswaffs walk past. It's a good thing Mr. Suswaffs doesn't have... I mean, I don't know if... I mean, I probably could take Mr. Suswaffs down with the Tommy gun. But it's clearly a section that they want me to stealth for. Wait, is this just... Yeah, this is just the... So I broke down it and I guess it's through here. I just kind of feel like that was like a weird knot on itself. Oh, here we go. We would have remembered that. I think that's the sound of the fire that's causing that weird processing sound where it's like, I don't know what I'm doing with this anymore. It's too much. Oh. Through this bloody gash. Oh, I'm hearing Suswaffs again. But I don't know if it's just he's still in the overall area.
I gotta run. There's no way I can kill that thing.
Wait, is it chasing me through this? Oh, it's locked. I like that. I'm like, it's locked. Wait, what? I don't understand. Oh, so something falling killed him. But we ran towards him because the door wouldn't open.
Okay, I'm coming.
Yeah, I can't explain that. Oh, look, it's like mid explosions. That's a nifty effect. Is this going to be John in the middle here? I think it's going to be John in the middle.
Today, the American Expeditionary Forces face considerable losses in France. The brave men fallen on these
John.
forever
Oh, John.
not of just Europe.
John, look, you're fine.
What's the matter?
President Woodrow Wilson spoke to our
I can't do this.
asking them to stand tall.
What's the matter?
for their husbands.
I can't take you dying again.
Speak of them proudly.
Aww.
I'm still hurting.
What's the matter,
But
Emily?
the war effort in Europe is not our
Your death was just so...
death numbers on the home front are on the rise.
Shameful.
Influenza known as the Spanish flu. The New Orleans City Council decided to open yet another emergency hospital in the old Derceto plantation.
Oh, well. You weren't expecting to be down here in water. What is this, the basement? Did the basement flood? Yeah, find out where you are. But there's free booze, it's fine. Oh, I think this is one of the basement rooms. So I think if I try this door, it's going to be like, oh, I'm in the basement.
I need the key.
I need to find the key. Oh.
Oh, come on.
Come on. Okay, apparently no flashlights. Oh. Oh, nice place to wake up. With all the corpses. And more booze. Southern comfort. Okay, this is unsafe. Working with fuses while you're standing in water. Are you crazy, girl? She cray cray.
That's better.
What's this? Desetter entombment plans, alright. Okay. Well, I don't see how that was helpful, but okay. Oh, although I suppose now the lights are on, we can read stuff. Ah, I have to find more of these. Oh, I'm full of bullets. Ooh, box of biscuits. Just what you want. Closing the refuge.
Closing the refuge. June 17, 1919. It is with a heavy heart that I must declare the Deseto Refuge to be harmful beyond saving. As an emergency hospital, we have over the last 2 years treated hundreds of patients suffering the so-called Spanish flu.
Boo!
Unfortunately, our
But they're
mortality
calling it
numbers
so-called.
are unforgivable. While the influenza in itself was often successfully treated, many died of fungal infections and sudden acts of violent madness. In order to dismantle the refuge safely, building engineers will survey what parts of the house are especially contaminated by the peculiar rot discovered by Jean-Baptiste Amboise. The rot is believed to be the main perpetrator in spreading the deadly fungal infection, but also the cause of the incurable madness. The most afflicted rooms will then be sealed permanently to create a cordon sanitaire. As the dead seem to exacerbate the spreading of the fungal infection,
as they do,
all bodies that can't be cremated by tomorrow will be forever entombed inside Deseto's sealed section. The refuge was never meant to be permanent, and as the influenza epidemic seems to be in decline, it stands to reason that we shut the facility altogether. Many brave volunteers have helped for very little pay to treat those in need for almost 2 years. We are forever in their debt. All surviving patients will be transferred to other medical facilities around New Orleans as soon as possible. At the end of the summer, we should be able to leave Deseto to recover.
And yet,
Isaac Herbert.
John Baptiste was still here. Entombment plans A. Cool. So obviously, you literally put it right next to the main plan. Alright. Rotate. Am I trying to match it up with downstairs? Oh, thank you, Didi. Repository. Laboratory. Oh, hello. Laboratory. Morgue. That's like a... Let's see, that's like a U on a bottom. If I get this piece, like that. See, that says morgue. Okay, perfect. And then the repository. That's quarantine. Okay, surgery, that's in the correct spot. Quarantine. That's the archive. I think the archive was at the top. Or was it over here? Yeah, archives. The repository. Quarantine right there. Repository right there. Laboratory right there. Am I doing this right? No, that's definitely the right order, maybe. I don't get that. Like, anything in here that might suggest...
Emily was back at Desetto, but sealed inside a part of the basement that was no longer in use. This was clearly a mistake.
Rotate and place it so that it match the floor plan. You know what's not helping me? Having this folder. Oh, maybe. There we go.
What's that?
John Marcus. 217. So John was here? So he didn't die in the war. He died here. Yeah, I don't think he's going to look like John anymore, so really you could pull off any of these and be like, oh, John. Oh, toe tags, of course. Look, 217. I found your toe. I don't know why I made you Southern Belle.
217. Oh, John. I didn't know this is where you would end up.
Because I default to Southern Belle.
I didn't want to.
We are in New Orleans.
stopped visiting you because I couldn't stand the indignity of your awful illness. I was ashamed of you.
Oh, Emily.
Ashamed of myself.
I'm ashamed of you.
Forgive me.
I kind of
Please, John. Let me go.
So wait, he was here and then... Oh, hello, Mr. Duckman. He's like, hi, Emily. How you doing? Do you want a new boyfriend? Because I'm here.
Are we done here? Is this what you wanted?
Oh, here you go. I give you a... something. What was... Oh, it's a key. He's like, yeah, we're done here. I'd love it if he just popped his head out like, yeah, where'd you go, girl? It was a very jerky key toss. It was just like, yeah, here you go. Fuck you. It's even like the Darkman was, like, pissed off at what she was doing. He was just like, fuck off. Get out of here. Hey! I abandoned him. I'm curious that we might replay through this again. I know it's gonna be probably going over the same sort of stuff, but I'm assuming that as that you get a different storyline through Edward. Like, he might follow more of the voodoo side of things, while Emily's story follows the Grey Man more. Because obviously Edward's not going to have a big suck and sulk. Suck and sulk? Big old sulk about John Marcus. He might follow more of Grace. Whereas Emily's kind of been more towards Ruth. Huh. It's almost like someone could just pop out at you from there. Oh. Thank you? I don't know if Emily's caring about what happened to Jeremy anymore, but now she's like, you know what? He opened the way for me. Okay, that door's still locked. There are other ways to... Okay. To reach Dr. Gray's office, apartment. I suppose it'll be interesting to see if he's actually a part of any of this, or if he is just kind of baffled by everything that's going on. Oh, thank you. Is the other door gonna randomly open for me? That'd be nice. Oh. Is that a do not open? Oh.
Miss Hartwood, lock the door, will you? I'd rather not run into dear Dr. Gray if I can help it.
Okay.
This feels strange. So very strange.
Like it's daytime in here. Oh. And also, why is his apartment like an office? I don't know, I kind of imagined he'd have... I mean, I know it's not the age of television, but like he'd have like a couch, maybe a radio to listen at. It's a holo book. Interesting.
There's a book missing.
Oh, there's an obvious one.
A secret door.
Looks
Well,
like it.
you were kind of just looking at the one thing.
Let me go first.
I have a gun as well. I've used it. I've also got a shotgun and a Tommy gun. And I've still got that painting that of my uncle that's strapped on my shoulders. Oh, hello.
Now what's this?
A secret objective, apparently.
Now we're talking. Great job, Emily.
These are kind of like angles like I would expect out of the original game, not... I mean, it's been a long time since I played it. Okay. Ooh.
I can't believe I didn't see that before.
Because you moved a mirror, a blanket off a mirror. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hey, you want to gaslight me, Edward? What have you been up to?
Found anything?
Oh, Dr. Gray's in so deep, I knew it. He's as mad as his patients. I mean, look at this. She who can till the soil of this sick world and begin again. The black goat of the woods with 1,000 young. Absolute insanity.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so Dr. Gray is in on it. Ooh,
good to finally meet you, Mr. Hartwood. I'm here on the behalf of your brother Philip. You were expecting me, weren't you?
Yes. You're from the Seattle, no?
That's right. I just wanted to ask you a few questions to see if there is anything I can do to help you and your family.
Oh, I misread that as your Emily.
I understand you're full of imagination. You make up a lot of things.
I suppose.
You obsess over them, blurring reality and fiction.
Mayhaps.
Sometimes.
Do you want to tell me about the Dark Man?
No.
No.
He's
No,
my
I don't.
boyfriend.
That's all right. Perhaps there is something else you can tell me. Something you know to be made up, but you hold dear.
Juan?
John? Who's John?
No. Juan Luis Jorge.
Jorge.
Here a moment. Here, take a look.
Is he... Oh, he is the author.
It's a magnificent book. Life-changing even. The real Juan is long dead, but I like to think of him as my friend. My most beloved friend.
That I'm in love with, if you know what I mean.
Do you often do this? Fantasize about people you read about?
No. Well, there is Jacob.
Oh.
Who is Jacob?
Turn to the last page.
Oh, it's a newspaper article. The Prisoner
Oh,
of
God,
Ice,
the Prisoner of Ice.
Jacob Van Ostad. Is he also your beloved friend?
Oh, no, Doctor. Not at all. He is the fire that fights fire.
Yes, I think it's clear your overstimulated imagination, this mania, needs to be tempered for you to live a normal life. I know your family calls it the Hartwood curse, but I want you to know that there is nothing supernatural about your condition. It's all inside your head. And with that, I'm very qualified to deal with. In time, you will be cured.
In time.
Oh.
Yes, in time we will exorcise all your demons, all the dark men. Please, Mr. Hartwood, calm yourself.
What happened?
Oh, don't you worry your little head about it, Miss Hartwood. Your uncle and I just had our first breakthrough.
Did we though? Interesting.
This has something to do with the numbers for the talisman.
Where are all his clothes? Me answer the telephone? I don't think so. That does not sound like a good plan.
In
Oh,
Monograph
yes.
by Yael Klein. In Ludwig Prin's book on pagan rituals called The Mystery of the Grave, as translated by Nicholas Vachy, there are several references to a sacrificial dagger called the snake dagger. It has long been thought of as a poor translation of the original text, that it would be more appropriate with worm dagger from the Latin vermis cultrum. This seems natural following the recent consensus that the original title of Prin's book, De Vermis Mysteris, should literally translate to the mystery of the worm. However, this would take away from Vachy's great effort at translating the underlying meaning of the words and revealing several cultural beliefs. While Prin certainly was using the term worm as a symbol or synecdoche for death and the dead, which is made clear by the contents of the book, in the case of the dagger, we shouldn't be too hasty to dismiss his translation. Reading through Vachy's correspondence with his patron, it appears that he had more than just the Latin text at his disposal. Vachy had dug up Prin's living relatives and uncovered several cross-referenced historical texts and an actual snake dagger. The dagger was dated to the early Middle Kingdom of Egypt and had such a clear shape of a wave that Vachy considered calling it the sinusoidal blade. Knowing the full story, it seems prudent that he chose to translate it as snake and not worm. There are several reasons why this choice of word helps us understand the pagans that Prin's book attempts to describe.
Okay.
The symbolic value of the shape becomes more apparent when reading about the use for the dagger. In the passage of possession and exorcism, we find the snake dagger poisons the poisoner within the victim and is therefore pacified. Where the literal text would tell us that the worm dagger trumps the demon possessing the victim, it tells us nothing of their reasoning, only that somehow this dagger wins against the demon, like it had the better hand in poker.
Okay.
Vachy's translation allows us to follow the underlying logic to the ritual magic that is being performed. Poison the poisoner. Sounds like fighting fire with fire. That to hurt the demon possessing its victim, the priests would have to fight back with a power that is known to the evil they are fighting. The snake dagger is therefore not only a good way to describe its form, but it also helps us understand how it could be thought of as a useful tool for exorcism. Finally, it also helps us understand their relationship to lunacy, that it was thought of as something poisoning the mind rather than controlling it.
Okay.
What is also interesting to note is that the possessed are always considered poisoned in their head and not their heart. The snake dagger always went to the eye of the possessed, leaving them partially blind, if they had the good luck to survive.
So it's basically a lobotomy tool. Alright, I guess I go into the phone. Edward, what do you think about the phone ringing?
I have the strangest sensation that this is somehow Jeremy's room.
What? No. This is Dr. Gray's private quarters.
Imagine that this was Jeremy's room in the... It might be Jeremy's room in the original.
I want to apologize, Detective, for my elusive behavior tonight. I'm glad
The
you
phone
haven't
just
given up on
ringing
me and
forever.
my uncle yet.
Ah, you got nothing to apologize for. In fact, you've been out of my hair for most of the evening, you're self-reliant, and you've been helping with your own particular brand of investigation. As far as I'm concerned, you're an exemplary client.
That was my boob.
Thank you, Edward. Mr. Carnby.
Oh, we've gone first name basis. I mean, he did just touch your boob. I suppose that's fair enough. Where is this goddamn phone? Oh, it's massive. Oh, I didn't even have to do that. She's doing it herself.
Hello?
Oh.
Who's there?
Jeremy?
Jeremy?
Jeremy is with the Dark Man. You can't save him.
Jeremy is with the Dark Man? Where? Who is he? What is the Dark Man?
The Heartwood Curse. He will come for you too.
I mean, we've met him before. Uncle Jeremy. Oh, what the? Oh. I mean, I'm just curious if the titular. No, okay. Whew. Oh, you're right. It is midnight. All right, we will finish up here. There can't be that much left of this game left. I mean, it's hard to tell because, like, you know, they were giving us chapters for a while, and like the first chapter was kind of like the first area. The second chapter was a little bit of the second area and a little bit of the third. I think we're somewhere in chapter 4 now, but it's just like, I feel like, you know, I would have cut the chapter at some point before now. But yeah, so I think when we hit the end of the game, we might start back up with Edward. I mean, I do have a playthrough with Edward where I'm right at that Lafette Cemetery, which, you know, we passed a while ago. But, you know, I don't know if we want to go back and see the gaslighting that comes from Emily instead. But I'm just intrigued about if he does get an entirely different storyline from a certain point. Like, again, like, the same strokes of following Jeremy's probably in there. I don't know if Edward deals with the Darkman. The Darkman seems to be more a thing that would probably be cursing Emily, but maybe he gets more of the Cthulhu-esque, not Cthulhu, like the voodoo stuff instead. Because from what I remember when I was playing it, that Grace, the little girl, recognized him, and he was like, I feel like I know you. And she said, you may remember in time. So I'm intrigued. Like, usually sometimes when they give you, like, two different paths, there doesn't really seem to be a lot of difference between the two. But from what I'd played in the beginning, I'm just like, there does seem to be different cutscenes that would justify playing through a second time. Let me just have a quick little peekaboo at Twitch to see if anyone we know or care about is streaming. They are not, so we're just going to finish up for the night. Like I mentioned when Totus was leaving, I think I might do a Discord. Is he? He didn't show up on mine. Oh, we'll raid him. I don't know, maybe you know, Twitch had unfollowed me at some point. I'll get him back. Yeah, so I might do a Discord only stream where I'm fiddling around with 3D stuff. But yeah. We'll see how I go tomorrow. I've got work and all that. You're moderating a hallucination. I mean, like, what's it called? Twitch and YouTube are kind of known to occasionally, you know, unfollow people. So that possibly might have happened. I'll put him back on if that is the case. So if I pop there and it's like, you don't follow him, like, I'm going to fix that. Okay. So we are going to rate now.